Good afternoon, my peepers. Welcome to Shalene's Creativity Room. It is Friday, March 31st. What's going on today? I've already had a busy day. Already did. Okay. I had a hard time falling asleep last night. And you know me, I do not like to take Tylenol PM if I don't have to get up at a certain time in the morning. But I could not fall asleep. And it doesn't usually help me fall asleep, it helps me stay asleep. So I'm taking it. I got up at midnight. I can't fall asleep. So I took the 2 Tylenol PM. I came in here, made a list of books, and I went to bed, and I woke up at 9:30. Well, the first time I woke up was 7 o'clock. So I asked the dog if she had to go out. She didn't, so I assumed Scott let her out at 4:30 before he went to work. So I took my diabetes pill then, went back to bed, and I didn't wake up till 9:30. Got up, took my my thyroid pill, got dressed, and went to get blood work done, because I had to get blood work done, and I knew I shouldn't have eaten anything. So I haven't eaten since last night, sometime after dinner. Dinner time was the last time I ate. So I checked my sugar before I left the house. It was 195. I'm like, what? I haven't eaten anything. Fine. It should go down. I'm going to be up walking around. I got to go to the post office, got to go to the lab. Well, usually when I get walking around and doing stuff, the sugar numbers come down. And I knew I was not going to make it without food. So I'm like, I'll just run, when the lab work is done, I'll drive across the road, go to Tops grocery store, and I'll get me something. While I'm in there, I decided I'm always out of stuff for side dishes and out of vegetables a lot, but I have tons of meat in the freezer. So they had the rice-a-roni stuff, 10 for $10. So I got 10 of those. Then they had some of the noodle stuff. So I got those. My zero sugar Dr. Pepper was 3 for $5. I got 3 of those. I got me breakfast pizza, 2 slices that are in a package. And for lunch, I got me a salad, and I got sushi, because they make sushi there now. I don't know why the dog is barking. Hold on. You won't even notice me gone. I don't know why the dog was barking. So then I get the sushi, and I'm looking over. Oh, I'll get Scott some roast beef sandwiches in the deli. So I got him I don't know, I think it was half a pound. Got him some of that. So, and while I had walked towards the produce, they had all the different hummus. I love hummus. Well, they had the Mediterranean. I used to love the 40 spice. They no longer make 40 spice. You can't get it anywhere. My sister Googled it. They no longer make it anywhere. I don't know why. That was my favorite. So I got the Mediterranean. I'm like, okay, what can I use this with? I have a little bit of celery left and a little bit of the little bitty mini bell peppers. I want crunchy. I shouldn't get chips. I got Triscuits because they're high in fiber. So I got those. What else did I get? Oh, I'm almost out of tea bags. So I bought 4 boxes of tea. So I got tea. And I knew I wanted chow mein for dinner, so I got the La Choy chow mein. They didn't have the little noodle things. They were all out. The little crunchy noodles you can pour it over. They didn't have any. I can make rice. I have brown rice. And what else? Yeah, so I got all that, and I left. So I get home, I unpackaged everything, put everything away. I'm going to go heat up my breakfast pizza and have a cup of coffee with it. So I decided I'll check my sugar before I eat, because it should have gone down. No, it went up to 215. What the hell? I don't understand. I know my doctor's not going to be happy. He's going to have a fit. I'll have my results by the end of today. And he'll message me through the portal, patient portal. I'll get a message from him by the end of today because he'll probably up my insulin. And I'm going to tell him it's been like this. It's been like this for over a month now with my sugar numbers going up, and I think it's from my pain. So, yeah, that's what went on this morning already. So, by the time I got home, it was 11:30. But my blood work's done. They took 3 vials, and when he does message me, I'm going to ask him, what do you think about my thyroid? Because I am losing, not memory, but like I can be looking at Danielle or thinking about Danielle, and all of a sudden I can't remember her name. And it's like, this is bullshit. And it can't be my age, and I don't think I have Alzheimer's. It's just, and it happens a lot to me lately. I can't get the word out I need. It's been happening more and more, and she thinks it might be my thyroids. That could be also why I'm having problems sleeping, I think. So, yeah, lots of questions for the doctor. And I do see him in 3 weeks, in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I'll talk to him then. You know, this is what's going on. What can I do? It's like a brain fog. I hate it. So that's what I did already today. And it's now 12:30. So, let's see. Do we have any birthdays today? Okay, March. No birthdays today. No birthdays today. Okay, so yesterday was Thursday. It's right next to me. I did work on Rapunzel. I did do dishes. All the laundry has been folded and put away. I did not vacuum. And if I don't feel any better today, it's not going to get vacuumed, and I need the vacuum. I need to keep up with the flea problem that I get all year because we have carpet through the whole house. I want the money to replace all the freaking carpet. I really need a new house. Okay, so yesterday I watched General Hospital from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And yes, I'm probably talking fast today. When I get out of the house and I'm wired, that's all I do all day. Yeah, you don't want to be around me when I get wired. Okay, I'm reading. Wait for me. By Deborah Garland. It's such a good book. Such a good book. It's a romance. I also watched last week's Walker. Then, I'm like, okay, cool. Station 19's probably getting close to ending out their series. And I was hoping this was the last season for Grey's Anatomy because it's been going on and on and on and on. No. Grey's Anatomy is going to go for the 20th season. Really? How much more storyline can you do? And let's hurry up and get Joe and Link together. Come on, people. Joe and Link need to be together. That's what I'm saying. Okay, and then yesterday I cross-stitched Hey Rapunzel. This is my everything planner. I did not have to put the boys on the bus yesterday or today. They're on vacation next week from school, but Dylan said as far as he knows, they will be at their mom's all day. Yeah. That's it for yesterday. Yep. Okay. Today, now listen to me, because I did say this yesterday and someone still had to ask me. Yes, it is a website called romancebookworms.com. That is the website. All day today, you go to that website. They have over 800 romance free ebooks. All day today. Go on there. You can choose Kobo, playbooks, Nook, Kindle. All of that is on there. And I don't know how it works. Don't ask me. I've never done this before. I haven't gone on there yet. I'm doing that when my video is uploading. romancebookworms.com. Go on there. Check it out. I don't know what they have. I know nothing about it. And they're doing it again the last month of June. The last day of June, which I believe is the 30th. I think June, the last day is the 30th. July. Yeah, June 30th. They do it again. I don't know if they do the same books. I don't know. So if you download a bunch of them, you probably better write down what you downloaded so you don't download the same books again. But I'm putting this on my Kindle so I don't forget. So that's going on today. Yep. And I will show you the book I'm reading. It is really, really good. And then yesterday, because I could never find it on my my Audible app. But I was in a Zoom last night, and Kim said, you have to use the website, not your Audible app. There is a ton of free books. You got to go to Plus Catalog. Then you pick the category. And then on the side, it says free or plus catalog. If you have premium plus, otherwise just click free titles. But if you have premium plus, which I do, on Audible, I must have downloaded 20 to 30 audio books yesterday that were free, that were all, come on. It's acting up today. It's at 85. It's at 85%. What is going on? Okay, there it is. Trying to show you the cover of the book. Doesn't want to. Wait for Me by Deborah Garland. It is the first book of 4. Wait for Me. He is a billionaire. He works for Prada. She worked for a lingerie. She was at a fashion show. They met together. They had a one-night stand. They didn't even tell each other their names. And then a year later, she gets hired from Prada. She didn't know he worked for Prada. And the next thing you know, they're working in the same office room. Yeah, and then you find out he could never get over her. She never got over him. So now they're trying to make things work. It is so good. So good. I really like it. So I'm hoping to finish it today because I only have 15% more to read. Okay, today's weather. Right now it's just gloomy out and cold. Damp. You've got mail. Hold on. Okay, weather. I got home at a good time. It's now raining. So right now it's 42, feels like 36, which is about right because it is damp out there and I was hurting. Rain continues through 5 p.m. Today is a high of 50 and a low of 46. Well, if it's supposed to be a low of 46 and it's 42 now, that does not make any sense. Okay, rain likely. Wind south-southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chance of rain 100%. Humidity 79%. Sunset 7:37 p.m. Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't raining when I was out. I knew it was going to rain. You could feel it in the air, and it was so damp out. Oh my gosh. But it waited till I got in here till it started raining. Okay, so today is rainy. Yeah, whenever I leave the house and I'm out in the public, I have like motor mouth all day long. I do. I don't know why. You should have seen me whenever I used to go to rock concerts and come home. If Scott didn't usually go with me. Yeah, I'll wake him up. I gotta tell him everything that happened. Oh my God. He I think wants to kill me sometimes. Yeah, if I go out with the girls, if anytime I ever was gone for a few hours at night, I'd come home. Yeah, I'd wake him up. I don't think he was very happy about it. So, I need a local friend. I need a local friend because I want to start going out for coffee, like once a week, at least once a month, in like maybe in the cafe at Barnes & Noble. I do have 2 Barnes & Noble I can go to. One is at a college. It's by a college. It's the college Barnes & Noble, but it's not in the college. It's not even right next door to the college. But the college students pretty much all rent the apartments that are there. It's not as nice as the regular Barnes & Noble in Pittsford. I could go there. If I wanted to, maybe I could meet bookish people. But I don't really want to join the book clubs because they don't always read the books I would read. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm always looking for someone to hang out with. Okay. And I don't have to buy any books. Hold on. Okay. Today's National Day. I'm getting to it. I gotta order books too. And I'll talk about that in a minute. Let's do National Crayon Day. National Crayon Day. How many of you use crayons? I still have crayons, but I don't really color with them anymore. Okay, then we have wisdom quote. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength, by Marcus Aurelius. We have 2 words of the day. So, word of the day. Word of the day. Today's word is... I gotta listen to it first.
Encyclical.
Encyclical. Encyclical is a noun, an official letter, or is an adjective for wide circulation. The other word is, what is it with the words today? Holy cow.
Spizerinctum.
Spizerinctum. It's a noun, determination, ardor or zeal, or chutzpah, guts, nerve, or backbone. Spizerinctum. Okay. Today's horoscope for Aries. Finding balance in your world will be no sweat once you get into the groove. Waking up is likely to be the most difficult part of the day, but once you conquer that incredible feat, you should be fine. Try taking a cold shower instead of a warm one this morning. This will serve to open up your mind and get your blood pumping when you need it most. Okay. Also on Audible, they have select titles, 2 for 1 credit. So if you think there's some you want, go check that out. Okay, so I got that. Says Jen's World of Stitches put up a new video, so I'll be watching that later. And oh my gosh, today is Lawn Dog Day, so I will be stitching on my lawn dog, and Lawn Dog Zoom is tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for anybody that is stitching on a lawn dog sampler. Getting a little sleepy, but that's probably because I had carbs for breakfast. I did. I was naughty today. I didn't care. I had to have something quick. And I'm not into donuts. I don't care. About once a year I have a donut, and this is zero sugar Gatorade. I love the zero sugar. I like all the flavors. This one is lemon lime, but yeah. Okay, today is Friday. I really don't have any dishes. I have, I think, a pan. I have two. I have a big pan that I did the pork tenderloins in, and then I did au gratin potatoes in a pan on the stovetop. So that and some silverware, that's it. So I'm going to wait till I have some more dirty dishes. Top 3 things to do today. I did clean the bathroom yesterday. Yeah, let's go through yesterday's. So yesterday I did the dishes, I did laundry, and I cleaned the bathroom. I read some more of my book, cross-stitched, General Hospital, Walker, and I watched 1 or 2 YouTubes. I was in a Zoom last night, and we had pork tenderloin with au gratin potatoes. Then I'll tell you some more shit I've been doing. This is why I'm not sleeping, because when I get engrossed in a hobby, even if it's a brand new hobby or something that I'm going to be doing, I don't sleep because that's all I'm thinking about. So, like, when I got back into cross-stitching last year, big time at the beginning of the year, I wasn't sleeping. I couldn't fall asleep because I had all these things going on in my head I want to do. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this. Yeah. That happens to me a lot. Right now, it's books. Because my TBR list, I still have all these books that I have to review. I don't want to. I want to go on to all these new authors that I found. So, I'm trying to fit them in too, but I'm not requesting any more books. In fact, I got an email from Forever that you can request physical books. I'm not requesting any more of their physical books. I don't keep them. I was keeping them, but my shelves were getting overwhelmed. So I gave them to my mom to read. My mom read them. Then I give them to my sister-in-law and my nieces. And whatever they don't want, I'm taking to Goodwill. So I am not asking for any more physical books. Once in a while, I'll get one in, but as far as really requesting, no. I am requesting them on NetGalley, and I'm at the point now where I want to go into my Amazon account and start deleting ebooks off that I've already read that I know I won't read again, just so I don't know, it just looks so cluttered, you know. Even I have to search for a book because you can't keep scrolling to download it, so I have to search for it and then download it because I have too many books. Too many ebooks. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to try to vacuum today and flea meds for the animals. Other to-dos. Other to-dos. You know, I'm trying to use this all up. Let's go here. This has check marks, so we're going to use those. Put them here. And now I have small washi strip. A small washi strip or something to do there. Today's focus. Whoops. Let's put on today's focus. Today's focus. Today's focus. So for cross stitching, we have Lawn Dog. And the book is Wait for Me. Deborah Garland. Okay, and then today we have I want to watch GH from yesterday. Walker from last night. I think it was on last night.
You've got mail.
Let me see. March. Yeah, Walker was on last night. Station 19. And Grey's Anatomy. And then tonight is what I do. Little check marks. Tonight is Zoom. So that's it today. Yeah. I will get some reading in. So some of you like longer videos. You liked it the other day when I did a longer video. So what have I been doing? And what's been keeping me awake? As you all know, I have been on TikTok the past couple months. I have been putting up videos. I was doing video every morning of what I was listening to or reading and what I was cross-stitching. I don't get any cross stitchers really replying to me, so I'm just keeping it books on TikTok. That's it. Just books. So I show, and I got ink on me again. I show what I'm reading, and I do my book review on there now. I do them almost every day. And I get anywhere from like 150 views to hold on. Let's see. I get anywhere from 150 views to maybe 300. Unless they are a really popular book. So the other day when I did a review on the audiobook of Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover, I have 3,519 views. Yeah, because they're popular. The other books that aren't as popular, I'm not getting as many views. But I am reviewing. Also, I have 2,521. I had more. There was more. Favorites. So when I want to go see what I should read, I'd go watch their video, write down the books, and I would try to read them. I decided last night to go through some of them and write down the books. Because some of them are recommended maybe 10 books per video. Some are just one. But I have this old notebook. So what it was, I wonder if I can find any more of these. Markings.com. So this is a journal by Markings.com that I used to get. The cover's plain. I put this on here. I used to get them at Borders for like $5 when Borders was in business. So I bought this, and I used to keep track of my cross stitching. But since I got into planners, I ripped those pages out. I didn't need them. It wasn't really, it was more of a journal, and wasn't anything important. But I used to keep my old calendars because I liked the pictures on the calendar. So this came from a calendar. I can't remember if it was a Molly Harris or whoever, Molly Harrison, whatever her name is. I can't remember, but I would cut them and put them on the cover because the covers are blank. This has lines in it. I want some more of these hard covers. And I like this size, whatever this size is. You know, it's a regular journal size. I don't know where my... So, anyways, I decided to go through and watch the videos, you know, and pause them, and I write down the book. So I have 2 pages. So this page here, and then for some reason the page behind it must have stuck to this page, because then I started on this page. So I have a page in between. But yeah, that's what I did. And then once I started feeling tired after I took the 2 Tylenol PM, then I went to bed. But I still have a little over 2,500. Now a lot of them repeat the same books, so I won't have to write them down. But oh my gosh, I have not been so happy to read as I have been this year. And my goal for my reading challenge on Goodreads was 75. I'm already at 50. So I'm thinking of moving it up to 100. I don't think I already did. Don't mind me. I got a pain shooting through behind my eye. But reading, oh my gosh, people, that's all I want to do. I don't want to watch TV anymore. But I don't watch a lot of TV. You know, I watch General Hospital, and then during the week all I watch is The Way Home on Hallmark, but last Sunday was the season finale. And then I watch Walker, Station 19, and Grey's Anatomy on Thursdays. I do want to pick one day and also watch other things. Like someone told me about the show called Night Angel on Netflix, there's only one season so far. There's like 8 episodes, so I'm going to try to read them tomorrow or maybe today. But books. Now, I love thrillers. I love mysteries. I like cozy mysteries. I like romance. I'm picky about the romance. I do like erotic romance and dark romance. What else is there? Horror. I like some. I do like some. Psychological thrillers. Oh my gosh, though, when I read them, though, I have to read a romance right afterwards because what is it with mother-in-laws or mothers in the psychological thrillers? They're such biatches. Oh my gosh, it's like I am so lucky my mother never interfered in my life or my marriage. And neither did my mother-in-law. So I had really, really great in-laws. And Scott always says the same thing. He has really great in-laws. Our families do not tell us what to do. They don't interfere, nothing like that. So, yeah. I don't get it. I just don't understand where some of these mothers and mother-in-laws try to control their adult children. They're adults. They can now make their own mistakes. They will learn from them. Yeah. But yeah, psychological thrillers, or you'll get these controlling husbands or controlling wives, and it's like, leave their asses. They tell you you can't live without them. That's bullshit. Go find help. They will get you away from that situation. It doesn't seem like it at the time because your spouse has you brainwashed. Bullshit. Can you tell I'm in a mood today? That's from getting out of the house and having to be around people. I did good, though, because I went to Tops. This Tops grocery store, I don't like. I don't like the town I live in. Well, I live in Pavilion, but my mail-in address is Leroy, and Leroy has the grocery store. I try not to shop there. I go to Geneseo, I go to Wegmans, and I like Walmart, but not the Walmart in Geneseo because they only have one register open now. The one in Batavia has all their registers open. I have anxiety. Don't have just one frickin' register open. Tops is usually like that. I don't like the people in Leroy. If they grew up in Leroy, they are snobs. I'm telling you. I've had issues trying to make friends with parents. Not all of them are. I'm not going to say all of them, but most of them are freaking snobs. If you did not grow up in that town, you aren't really welcomed in that town. So, I usually hate shopping there. I had a good shopping day. I didn't even give it a thought today. Usually, when I get to Tops, my anxiety hits as soon as my tires hit that parking lot. The anxiety kicks in. But I did take an anti-anxiety pill before I left the house because I knew I was going there and going to the post office. Getting the lab work done, I'm fine with that. But going to that post office and then going to the Tops, I'm usually a mess. I didn't even think about it today. Never gave it a thought. Went in, spent more than I wanted to because I'm like, oh, the rice-a-ronis and all that stuff's on sale. I better just go grab some. You know, and I kept getting everything. They had all the self-checkouts. I hate them. I don't work for you people. I don't work for you. And if I have to bag my own, scan my own, I should get a discount because I'm doing someone else's job, right? So I'm going to a register. They only had 2 open. That's okay. No, they had 3 open. I got behind the one because it only had one person in front of me, but their cart was overflowing. The 2 guys next to me only had a couple items in each cart, so I went over there. Yeah. I got home and realized my anxiety didn't bother me in Tops. That's the first time in probably 5 years. Because I stopped shopping there. If I needed something, I'd send Scott. Now there's Instacart that I can use, but I hated that store. I've always hated that store. I haven't hated all the people in there that work there. It's not the people that work there. It's the shoppers. They're rude. That whole town is rude. Anybody that knows, that's watching me, if you live in my town, don't take it personally. It's probably not against you. And if it's not, and if you do live there, you probably know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And I'm not saying I don't have a couple friends from Leroy, because I do. And so I'm not saying it's all people. And I think it's mostly my generation that acts like that. And the younger ones. Oh my God, some of them young teenage girls, when my boys were teenagers, them girls are nasty. Those girls are nasty. They're disrespectful to people, to their parents' age. Horrible. My kids used to bowl every Saturday morning. Some of those parents in there, they just dropped their kids off. They didn't watch them, and their kids are unruly. There were a couple teenage girls that would sit there and jibber jabber on their cell phones. They're supposed to be bowling. We'd tell them to bowl. The one mother got mad at them. Not one of their moms, because their moms weren't there, of course. One of the mothers from our team spoke up to them, and she told her to shut the fuck up. These are teenage girls telling us to shut the fuck up. I don't think so, you spoiled little bitch. Oh my gosh, they're horrible. And it's probably like that all over with the teenagers. Yeah. That's how it is here. I'm sure it's like that everywhere. It's probably nothing new. I don't like to be like that. I grew up in so many different towns. I've gone to what? I started out there, went there. I went to 4 different school districts. I was never treated like that. Never. Oh my God, I know you guys are going, you need to shut up. It is now a little after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I have not gotten shit done yet. Well, I did. I went to the store, went to the post office, blood work. It reminds me I got to take that Band-Aid and little cotton ball off. And then I'm going on romance bookworms, and I need to have paper ready because I'm going to write down everything that I'm getting. I'm afraid, although if they're free, it wouldn't matter if I go to download them again, would it? I just hate not knowing what's on here. I'd have to keep going into Amazon. So, yeah, here's hoping I can find some really good books. And I don't know if they're popular authors or not. They're probably not, but you never know. So I'm getting ready to go do that. I hope that you guys all have a good day and that you're not still laughing at me. Because, I get days like this. And I will see you all tonight. If you're stitching Lawn Dog, I hope to see you. Come into Zoom. They usually last 1 to 2 hours. We just show what we're stitching on, and we're stitching away with each other, just chit-chatting. We have a lot of fun. If you're shy, you don't have to talk to us. You can just listen to us, because you're going to sit there and laugh at us, because we're all a bunch of crazy bitches sometimes. But sometimes we have a couple guys in, so we're not just all bitches, They're biatches. But that's it for today. Love you guys. Bye.